Okay. So good evening, everybody. It's Tuesday and it's 4 p.m. And this time we begin with knowing our inner selves, and 5 question series. So we'll be actually dealing, if you have to really program your mind, or even if you have to know what are my deeper beliefs which are stopping me, or, if you have to make invisible visible, you have to learn the art of asking the right questions. And whatever first comes out from your mind is the programming, is that thing which will speak up, or like this is the problem. Okay. So let's begin with power of knowing your inner self and why knowing your inner self is important. So before I explain that, all those who are watching me for the first time, I am Mind Coach Jyoti. I'm an educator turned life coach. I empower people with mind tools not taught in school so that you are able to break down the repetitive patterns of stress, fear, failures, and anxieties, and are able to create a desired life by tapping into, your own creator mode. So let's begin with this. And one of the most famous trademark workshop that I have is Ultimate Self Mastery. So I really believe in self mastery, and self love is one of the most key important factor to actually reach self mastery. You cannot do anything in your life if you do not have self mastery. You cannot make your body move to do what your mind wants to do. That means you lack self mastery. The harmony of mind and body and energy, or your harmony with your own self, that this is what I'm supposed to do and I'm able to do that. That's the self mastery. And self mastery is not any perfection. Self mastery is accepting the way you are and finding the ways out and still creating what you want in your life. So if we begin, why knowing your inner self is so important? If the series begins with asking certain questions, why knowing your inner self is important? What is this inner self, and why is this even important to know your inner self? So there is something, you do have blind spots. You are so much external in your life. I would say you're so busy judging people in your life, that at times you don't look inwards. When you were young, when you were less than the age of 7 or 8 years, when you were developing the idea of self, when you were developing the idea of who I am, at that point of time in your teenage, you have developed a file which is called self image. So there are a lot of ideas that you have about yourself, but now you want to shut all that down and you're completely external. But your inner self decides a lot of things in your life. That is why you need to know your inner self. And the first one is relationships. Your relationships, or the quality of relationships, and your behavior in relationships. And for that regard, even your expectations in a relationship are completely dependent on your inner self. आपका खुद से जो रिश्ता है, आपका वही रिश्ता किसी और से है. अगर आपको लगता है कोई इंसान हर वक्त किसी पे नाराज ही रहता है, जब देखो नाराज ही है, जब देखो किसी खुशी नहीं होता, the person is always dissatisfied, the relationship that person has with himself is also not satisfactory. वो पहले खुद से नाराज है, वो पहले खुद से upset है. That is why it is getting reflected to the outer world that badly. So whatever is your inner self, if your inner self is happy, you're happy in any relationship. If your inner self is scarred, you would even scar the other people. Remember, hurt people hurt people. So your quality of relationship definitely depends on knowing your inner self. Why should you know your inner self? Because it is scarred since your childhood, because it is scarred since your teenage, and you deserve a healed self. Only a healed self, can experience the fulfillment. If you are scarred deep within, you are somebody who would often say that, sab kuch hai, but pata nahi, fir bhi I'm not happy. Why? Because your inner self, or your inner child, or your inner version, your identity is seeking something and you're not paying attention to it. Now you've become blind towards it. Pehle aap hi ne wo idea form kiya because of the learning that you got from your environment. But now you're turning blind towards it and you're too much external. So knowing your inner self is very important so that you are healed. And the more you are healed, the more fulfilled life you will have. So you deserve a healed self. And the third reason is whatever you want to manifest in life, it is not going to happen if your inner self is scarred. So that money that you want, or the health that you want, that the relationships that you want, if you're scarred in your life, you will not be able to manifest anything. So no matter how much affirmations and visualizations and number of other subconscious programmings you have done, but since your inner self is not happy and your inner self has a lot of issue, you will not be able to manifest it. The more and more self-love and self-harmony you have, you become a strong and strong manifester. So how many of you want all the three? Type down three. Type down three. How many of you want all the three? I want those relationships. I want to be a healed self. And I also want my manifestation to become faster. So yes, I'm ready to work on myself. I am ready to know my inner self. So I am inspired by Louise Hay, where she completely believes in self-love. Love yourself and heal your life. She's not written a book. She's literally written a workbook where you actually just ask certain questions to yourself, which opens up such realms. हो सकता है आपके थोड़ा overwhelming भी हो जाए. So please, everybody, have paper and pen with you, because we are going on a ride of 5 questions. And the first thing that comes from within, please start writing it. So are you all ready? Type down R if you're ready with a paper and pen. Type down R if you're ready with a paper and pen. And the first thing that comes out, whatever, when the moment I pose a question to you, the first thing that comes to you in your mind, yes or no, or this and that, just start writing that. I'll give you 1 minute for every question, and that's enough, because that's like coming straight away from your subconscious. But if you become like, what else? Then your question, mind is on. So all right, RRR, good that your paper and pen is ready. Let's go with the first question, everybody. Today we'll be talking about the quality which is called, deservability. This term is actually coined by her only. First is, what do you want that you are not having? ऐसा क्या है आपकी जिंदगी में अभी जो आपको चाहिए? Please take 1 minute and write it down. What do you want that you're not having? आपके पास अभी नहीं है पर आपको चाहिए. Please write it down. Take a minute and write it down. It's okay if you want to share it in the chat section. Perfectly all right. What you are not having right now and you want it. चाहिए आपको, you want it. You can even write down in the chat section later, no issues. Take a minute. And the moment first thing that are coming in your mind, that is there. What is that you want and you don't have? Like क्या चाहिए आपको जो अभी नहीं है आपके पास पर आपको चाहिए? You can write freedom, power, money. You can write all of that. Okay, so the first 3-4 things that came immediately to your mind, that's your instant value right now. That's your instant desire right now. The burning desire in you, because it came to you like this. The moment I asked it, it came, right? Name, fame, that's a burning desire in you. And everybody will have a different. So I hope you are done with that. Show me thumbs up. Done? Good. Then let me ask you the second question now. And just close your eyes, everybody. And when you hear this question, just ask yourself deep within. The next question is, what were the laws and the rules in your home about deserving? थोड़ा eyes close रखेंगे और अपने बचपन को देखेंगे. What were the ideas that were told to you about deserving? Do you deserve that money? Do you deserve that relationship? What were the lectures given to you by your parents that you will only deserve this when you work like this? What were the definitions given to you around deservability? क्या क्या बताया गया था आपको? You will never be able to do this. तुम कोई अंबानी के बच्चे थोड़े ही हो. What were the things told to you? Just keep your eyes closed. Take another 10 seconds. Ask your mind. I'm asking you here. What were the ideas told to you around deservability? And if they are coming in your mind, that means they are fresh, active, and they have full current in them. Open your eyes and please start writing some of the ideas. It's hard to make money. See, so you were told that you don't deserve easy money. Lucky you, हाँ, तो लकी यू भी अगर आपको टॉन्ट पड़ा था, तो दैट मीन्स यू वर टोल्ड दैट यू डोंट डिजर्व इट. लकी यू अगर आपको एक टॉन्ट की तरह मारा गया था कि ओ यू सो लकी दैट यू आर बोर्न इन दिस फैमिली, सो दैट मीन्स यू वर टोल्ड दैट यू डोंट डिजर्व दिस फैमिली. You're just, by you are lucky. So if that came like a taunt to you, right? So that means even that really broke down your idea of, deserving. There are people वो कहते हैं ना third generation always spoils, that's not there. थर्ड जनरेशन को यही बोल बोल के उनके अनकॉन्शियस को प्रोग्राम कर दिया जाता है कि आप डिजर्व ही नहीं करते, ये तो आपके एंसेस्टर्स ने किया था, आप तो डिजर्व ही नहीं करते. दैट इज वेयर दे स्टार्ट लूजिंग इट. इट्स ओके इफ नथिंग इज कमिंग. ये इतना आसान नहीं है. See, share what were the ideas given to you about deserving. कितना डिजर्व करते हो आप? Were you told to limit? आपको बोला गया था कि इतना ही होगा, इतना कितना कर लोगे, इस परिवार में पैदा हुए हो, इतना ही होगा. What were the ideas given to you about your self-worth? हाँ, तुम काली हो, तुमको कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. See, so you were told your deservability depends on your skin color. संतोषम परम सुखम, मतलब जितना है उतने में खुश रहना सीखो. सो यू वर टोल्ड, इट डिपेंड्स व्हिच वे यू टेक, बट यू वर टोल्ड कि इतना ही मिलेगा और तुम इतना ही डिजर्व करते हो. सो दीज वर योर आइडियाज अराउंड हाउ मच यू डिजर्व. एंड यू नो व्हाट, यू स्टिल होल्ड दोज आइडियाज, यू स्टिल होल्ड दोज लिमिटिंग बिलीव्स. शुक्र मनाओ जो मिल रहा है, हमने तो साइकिल पे भी नहीं मिला था. सी, So you were told that you don't deserve what you even have. जो आपके पास है, आपको उसके लिए भी बोला गया that you don't deserve it. शुक्र मनाओ कि तुम्हें ये भी मिला है. So I'm not here to blame parents because, scarred people will scar people, because they were themselves treated like that and they did their best for you. So it's not the time to hate them or, find flaws in their parenting. Conscious parenting was not a concept at that point of time. How many of you agree with me? Type down A, that you're able to realize your deservability is still defined by that childhood. Type down A. कितने लोगों को लगता है अभी भी I consider my skin color, the one who mentioned the skin color, the one who mentioned this, I still consider my deservability from that parameter. A. Just study hard. Studies are the only option to reach somewhere. They told best according to their ideas. Let's look at the next question. It is further deep. I want everybody to close down their eyes as you hear this question. You are decoding your deservability because you will not get anything beyond how much you feel that you deserve. Just close down your eyes, everyone, and hear my question. This is a little deep. और जो पहला आंसर yes or no आएगा उसे टाइप करेंगे. Do you deserve to live? Do you deserve to live? Whatever came first in your mind, please type down yes and no. ये instant answer आता है, instant. And it's very sad to see that many people who come to me and they look good and they've worked on themselves, but who immediately no बोल देते हैं. No. And that is where the self-hatred comes out. That is where the self-hatreds come out. Good, there are yes, and these are all my community people. Good. Anybody with no here, it's okay. You can message me directly as well. I know some of you are feeling out of place in this. See, no. Why are you saying no? Because you hate yourself. आपको खुद से बहुत ज़्यादा शिकायत है. Such a simple question. Do I deserve to live? And you feel like a no from within. That means you really have a lot of complaints from your own self. And this decides a lot of, you don't consider yourself deserving enough to breathe. Forget about that money and relationship. All those who have written no here, it's an ultimate test about yourself and the idea that you hold about your deservability. आप खुद को जीने के भी लायक नहीं समझ रहे हैं. Forget about that money or any growth or any dream that you want in your life. So the first thing, there are many now. No. अगर आपके अंदर से no आया है तो आपका this is the biggest test of your deservability. Let's take the next question now. Fourth question, everybody. जिन्होंने no लिखा है एक बार जरूर पूछें खुद को क्यों, क्या शिकायत है आपको खुद से. Next question now. What do you deserve then? All those who written no, और जिन्होंने yes भी लिखा है, what do you think you deserve? Write down. What do you think you deserve? I was abused in childhood. Maybe that's why I don't want to live. हम लोग गरीब हैं, हम लोगों को जीने का हक नहीं है, देखो. So that is why you feel, that is why there was a no. फिर आप क्या डिजर्व करते हो वो लिखो. What do you think that you deserve in life? क्या डिजर्व करते हो? Give your idea of deservability. अपना आइडिया खुद दे. What do you deserve in life? What do you think that you deserve in life? See, I am nothing. That's all the self-hatred that you have. You people need self-love. You need to be kind to yourself. Okay, you deserve love, care, nurture, and appreciation. Is it that you deserve this, Adiba, or you desire? That's the next question. I deserve everything I want. And I strongly believe it. I know that's Adiba. That is why you're able to manifest and grow also. It's not what your desire, everybody. Please look into it again. It's not what you want. I've asked, what do you think that you deserve? आप लाइफ में किस चीज के लायक हो? आप क्या डिजर्व करते हो? वो लिखना है आपको. What is the amount of money you think you deserve? What is the amount of love do you think that you deserve? हाँ, वो पूछा है दीपा मैंने. You think that you deserve it? That's important. And then जो आपने फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन में लिखा था, what do you want in your life? एक बार जाके उसको दोबारा चेक करें. Do you feel that you deserve what you want? After knowing these two things about you, जो आपने क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 में लिखा था, that this is what I want in life, एक बार जाके उसको दोबारा देखें. Ask it from the point of view that do you feel that you deserve what you want? Do you deserve that 10 million in your account? Are you worthy of it? Do you find yourself worthy of that relationship? Because if you said that you don't find yourself worthy of living, then of course, type down yes and no now. How many of you are having some deeper insights within you? Type down I-N. That I have just, because last time you asked me, how do I know about my beliefs? You asked the right questions. Type down I-N if you're just getting some insights within you. That, oh, I still somewhere don't like myself, or I still don't consider myself worthy of it. Type down I-N if you're getting insights, very deep insights. Type down I-N if you're feeling that, yes, you're getting some deeper insights within yourself. And this is where you have to work upon. You can download this questionnaire, this PDF itself, either from the description box, or it will be in the chat box as well. You can download it and you can actually work on these questions in detail. Till we meet next time on next Tuesday, you should work on these questions one more time deeply. Take your time and ask yourself, because you will never be able to make more than what you think you are worthy of. आप जो कितना खुद को वर्दी मानते हैं, आप उतना ही manifest कर पाएंगे. So a quick recap, your relationship depends on your inner self-worthiness. Your healing is important so that you grow in life and you live a happy life. And you actually manifest anything according to how much worthy you consider yourself. So if you consider yourself like some of the limiting beliefs that did come up here, so that will be difficult for you. तो consciously आप जितना मर्जी affirmations करें, आपका subconscious आपको वर्दी ही नहीं मानता. आप खुद को वर्दी ही नहीं मानते हो. So at the parameter of deservability, if you fail here, no matter how much visualization you do, it will be difficult for you to manifest. So we meet next Tuesday, continuing the topic of 5 questions, where we will talk about your ideas about your identity. हमारे अंदर बहुत सारी identities हैं, as a man, as a woman, as a mother, as a father, as a child, as a son, as a daughter. So we'll be tapping into those identities within us, which identities empower us, which identities disempower us. So see you next time with another 5 questions, which will put you into a lot of thought process. Change your thinking to change your life. And do subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you come to know whenever I come next time live.